Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Building with Sausage. This is Mythical Sausage here. Hello, what is up? How is everybody doing? Man, today we're back again doing another Halloween themed build, and this was really cool. You can literally plop this down in your world right now, and it'll increase the spookiness by like 1,000. So it's really cool. It's a little custom tree using some 113 blocks, and it's really awesome. So let's flip. I'm gonna show you, and we'll build it right now. Bam! There it is. So I'm calling this almost like a ghost tree. I think in modded there's like a similar style of tree with these little white or gray style bushes, but we're going to be using a lot of 113 blocks. If you notice, these are dead corals right here, and we're also using the gray acacia, and also we're using our boy Jerm's Boys packs. If you guys want to download this texture pack, it's one of the best vanilla packs in the world. Go ahead and download it. It's in the description. It just increases all the spookiness right now using Jerm's pack, but this also looks really good in default. I tested it out. It really does blend in rather lovely. So we're gonna build this right now on cam. I'm gonna show you. Might not come out exactly like this because I pretty much made this pretty organic, but I'm gonna show you how I do it, and then you just build your own. Build a couple of them, and you just make the whole world a little bit more Halloween-like. So it's really cool. So I'm gonna show you how we build this, and this is a really cool feature. I'm gonna show you how we build that. Almost like a little witch's cauldron kind of thing. But really cool. Let's just start building. So right here on the side, we're gonna go with acacia wood. We're using the full wood, so we're not gonna get the stripped ones like this. So we're getting the acacia wood. We're using these two are my favorite that look kind of like bush. So we're using the dead bubble coral and the fire coral. So when these get dead, it looks very nice. I'll show you. We're also bringing some fire coral fans, just sprinkling around the way, and some cobble wall, which just looks kind of like little broken branches to this thing. And we're bringing in some stuff, and I'll show you how we did this flooring too. Pretty cool. Okay, now let's just start. So let's just kind of get it right around here. Okay, perfect, right here. So let's just drop this down. So I'm gonna just go randomly with this, but let's just go together. I'm just gonna go down with this one. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's go with a 12. I think I'm going about 12, and again, this is just a template for it. Randomize it, make it your own. A little bit of inspiration, but I'm going to show you how I built it. So let's start out with here, this 12 high. So right here on this corner, I'm just going to go up. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2. And then we're going to start tweaking stuff and make it totally our own. So how about we do this? Let's actually extend this guy, extend this one, take these out, and I kind of have this cool little drop down right here, which is pretty cool. I'm going to put a little upside down, not upside down, just on the flooring, some roots. So let's just bring this out a little bit. And again, you know, I'm doing this totally random. You can do this on your own too. Make it your own. Sprinkle in some roots. Just pop out maybe a little extra bits here and there, just to give it a little bit more life. And make them all different. Don't do it all exact. So see, something like this, see, it's a little different from here, but it keeps the same style to it. So something like that looks very nice. And I think maybe even take that little one out and do a little bit of extra root action. So something like this. You can even pop out a little extra root somewhere here that comes in and out again. And that looks really cool. Something like this will look nice. If you want to copy exactly, there you go. But we're going to be tweaking it around the way. So now, let's take some branches out. So I'm just going to go up a little bit with it. Maybe from this line, I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here, I'm going to take some out. So let's go out by 2, cut in, take that out. Let's go out by 1 more, and let's take it up, and that's 1 branch. So the way I'm doing this, I'm going to put a branch here. I'm going to put another branch in this level, so 2 high, put it right here at this level, and then I'm going to take another one up here. So let's take this one out a little bit right here. Let's take this out 1 more, and actually let's take it out and up 1 more. So we have this look like that. That's looking cool. Now I'm going to take this one higher. I'm going to go out on this end, so let's take it up by 1, 2, let's go up and out like this. Let's twist it, take that out, and maybe just 1 out, 1 more right there. So that's looking cool. So we have 1 branch this way, 1 this way, 1 this way, and now I'm going to take smaller branches. So let's take this one up and out, just 1 extra, and then maybe 1 more here on the tippy top. Let's take it out by 2, and maybe 1 up like that. And you know what? Let's extend this up another 1 and 2 just to add a little bit more to the top. So something like this. Something very simple, just like this. We might even drop a smaller branch here. Let's do something like this. And There we go. So it's a little smaller branch right there. Perfect. You know what? Maybe extend this a little more. Right about. I think I'm gonna keep it just like that. Perfect. So let's take a quick little spin. So it's just a little layout, how we have it planned out. Looks pretty cool. Maybe one more. I'm thinking. Hold on. Maybe one more right here. 1, 2. Turn it. And take it out and up right there. So adds more, and you eyeball test it. Maybe this is a little bit too long. Maybe right there. Yeah. Okay. Just eyeball it. I think we're looking pretty good. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start sprinkling in some of this. So we're gonna be mixing and matching the dead corals, so just randomly around. So what I like doing, I like going right at the tips of these and just maybe doing a nice little sprinkling around, and then we can just mix and match like this. And I like this. If you notice, these really complement each other really well. I think this one is the best one. This one is the fire coral. That one actually looks the most like a leaf, but this one looks pretty good, kind of bushy. So now the way I'm doing this, we're just gonna go ahead and just take it around, and this is how I like doing it. Right on the tips, we're gonna start out just like we did there, and maybe circle around it, and then we're gonna take some details around. So start out very easy like this, very simple, and then branch out and go down with it a little bit, and make it overhang a little like that, and just come in and just make it your own, something like this, something super simple. We could even tweak some of these and take it out and in. There we go. And make it look bushy, make it look random. Do it almost just like you would with a normal tree, but do it with these blocks. It's just taking the same concept, just doing it all over again. So now we're gonna maybe droop some down, and it is kind of like a dead looking tree, so you want to make it look kind of like it's full, but it's kind of drooping down. It's kind of like, looks like it's kind of dead, but you want to play with it. So something like this. There you go. Maybe add a little more up top. It's looking really cool. Okay, let's keep going. I'm just gonna be randomly going around. So remember, do this quick little template of just wrapping your little tips of the last wood around like so, and then just start tweaking it like this, and mixing in some of the different coral blocks going down. Something like that looks really cool. Maybe taking out and down a little bit. There we go. That looks like it's all being kind of connected. So I'm going to be doing this one too. So do this one again with the random blocks, and then now we're going to tweak it and then take it down a little bit right from there and fluff it up a little bit, even though it's dead, you know, give it a little bit of fluff. There you go. There's the fluff. So I'm going to do another one here. Let's go around like we did last time, and then at the end, once we do this, I'm gonna come back in. We're gonna maybe play around with a little bit, add some of the walls, the cobble walls, and then also add a little bit of the fans too. So now, once we get to the top, I'm gonna just extend this one a little bit and maybe fluff this one the most. This is the tippy top of the tree, so you want to maybe extend this out a little bit. Maybe this came out some as well and out like so. And we're gonna fluff this part a little bit right about here. And this is gonna be different for everybody that does it. So I'm gonna extend this one just a little more to add a little more of that. There we go. And it's gonna be different for anybody that does it, because you're gonna do your own little custom tree, but you know, hopefully this gives you a little bit of inspiration. So when you do your tree, it comes out cool and you're gonna like it. Like the way it come out, you know, everyone's gonna be like, whoa, that's a cool little dead tree. What is that called? It's a ghost tree that sausage made. Oh wow, that sausage made that. Oh cool. Let me see. Let me try to do my own. And that's so good. That's the whole circle of life right there, Minecraft life. Oh, so that right there looks really cool. Look at that. You guys like that? I like the way this is coming out. Over here needs some more, so let's keep going. So let's randomly do our little trick again, go all the way around, and then take this down and around like so. There we go. Add a little bit more to this corner right there. Maybe now take some down right here. Take that back in. There we go. And we're fluffing that out. That's looking nice. I like this. And I don't want to add too much. At the end, it's going to be kind of like a dead tree, so you don't want to add too much of the fluffiness, but just enough fluff. So let's see. I think that's cool. Maybe a little bit of a little pocket right here of bush. Let's mix in some of that. Some of that. There we go. That looks awesome. I love this already. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. You just eyeball it till you think you're done, and you're done. So I think it's looking really good. So now I'm gonna come in here and just randomly just scatter some of the dead fan right here in certain spots. Make maybe some down, maybe some around, maybe some on the top. It gives it a nice little bit of detail to it. Some inside the tree bark right here. Maybe even some around the edge right here might look pretty cool. There you go. That looks awesome. And then just eyeball it, just like we just did a little bit ago. Just eyeball it. Make sure that you're happy with the amount of spread you put in all the way around this. And let's see. I think we might be good. Maybe another one snuck in there. Maybe one up against that wall. There, see, something like that. You don't want to overdo it. Don't do too much. Just enough. Just enough so it can stand out. See, this one has a little too much, so I don't want to put that much in there. Maybe a little. There we go. A nice scattering around of it. There we go. I think that's perfect. Now, another little bits, tiny little bits of detail. Come in here and add maybe some cobble wall in certain spots. Maybe a little bit of drop down of cobble wall like this. So it kind of looks like branches that are just in there, coming out a little bit. Maybe a little bit right here. Maybe even some right here on this end. Some on that side. And you just throw this around just to add a little bit more detail to it. And I think that's fine. I don't want to add too much. Maybe right here. And I'm primarily doing it against the actual log. So I'm not putting it on the actual bush of it, the dead core of it. Most of it is going to go right on this wood. So I think that's perfect. All right, we're good. So that's awesome. Now, another little bit of detail that we could do is this flooring. So this kind of looks really, really awesome. It looks like a little dead too. It's awesome. So I'm going to grab some of this, and in Jerm's pack, if you notice, look at this. These are candles, but they're actual sea pickles, and it looks amazing. So I love that. It looks really, really cool. On this flooring, what I added mycelium, added some of that dead coral again, some soul sand as well, and some mossy cobble also does a really good job mixing in some of this dead looking overgrown kind of thing. So let's do that. And what else did we add here? I think that's pretty much it. We also threw maybe a little bit of cobblestone too, but this again is up to you. Just randomly scatter around all the way down here, just different materials. And this is how I do mine. So you can see a little bit how to add a little bit of atmosphere to this tree area. So this is what I do. I like using soul sand the most for this one because it does look really, really cool. And you can just mix in anything. I think the mycelium also does give off a nice little dead area vibe to it. So a little mycelium does go a long way right here. A little bit of our cobble also scattered around right here. This is how I do it. And just play around with it. Have fun with terrain. This is just totally randomness all the way around. Some mossy as well. One thing I don't want to have is any grass in the actual main area, because then it looks like it has too much life there to be a dead tree. So no real grass. So if anything, block it off from the next section. Over here, a little bit more of the dead coral, maybe right here, right there, and just random all the way around. Oh, another block that I did like and I did use here was this one. The red sandstone looks so good. And yeah, I tested this also in default. It looks great. So don't even worry about it. Trust me, it's going to look really, really good. So some of this red sandstone looks very, very cool. Scattered around here. Another thing, coarse dirt does lovely wonders to here. And also, when you put the coarse dirt down, you can put some dead bush here. So a little bit of coarse dirt also would help a lot. So let's drop maybe a couple dead bushes around on that coarse dirt right here, and some dead bush. Another thing I'd like to add right here, we added a little log kind of sideways, kind of like a dead log that fell down, and add some of these cool sea pickles on there, and then some dead coral on the side. Kind of looks like little mushrooms. I don't know about the top one, the side ones for sure. Right there, kind of looks like little mushrooms growing on the side, which looks amazing. I love that. And now let me show you how I did this little armor stand trick. So if you get some pistons, and we get a little bit of a redstone signal over here. Let's just get a big redstone block, that's fine. And then also we can get some netherrack, and then we can get a little flint and steel. We'll make a nice little witch's cauldron kind of thing. So I'm thinking, let's do it right here. We did it last time. We're gonna do a block here. Oh, I lost my armor stand. Do a little armor stand trick right here. Okay, so this one I'm gonna put it facing this way and this way. We're gonna do, actually, wait, we can just leave that down there. What am I doing? Oh, another thing that's really cool, if you make sure underneath those armor stands, we do the soul sand. And look, it sinks, and we don't have to worry about that. That's so cool. Now, let's get, well, I lost my flint and steel. Let's put the flint and steel down, so make sure they're there, and you don't see that little bottom piece. So, light that up. I'm gonna put a little cauldron action. This is gonna go like this, like this, like that. Oh, what? There we go. And then we're gonna get some pistons, and we're gonna face them inward here, and then we're gonna redstone signal it. Watch this. 1, 2, bam. Get rid of that, and it kind of touches. Look at that, how cool. Boom. And that kind of holds it all up, and that looks so cool. See how it's kind of like holding this up, and then you have your little, put a little water in there. You can do some cool stuff in there. Have a witch just hang out in here. That's super cool. So there you go. So that's super awesome. But that's it. That's all there is to it. We have our dead tree. We have our path down here on the bottom. That's how you would set that all up. We'll put some lovely little, it kind of looks like little mushroom, caps on the side. Oh, you can also throw real mushroom down here too, in like the darkest spots. And so you can play around with it. Have candles also on the floor. Oh, and you know what? Throw some blood somewhere. Throw some of this blood, this redstone blood. Just throw it all the way around. But that's it. That's all there is to it. Let's take a quick little spin. Having these two together, that looks so cool. Play around with it. Make it your own. Have different shapes. You can even have small versions of this. You can even have giant versions of this. But use this as inspiration. And if you guys do actually make any one of these, let me know. Send pics. I would love to see it. Send it on Twitter. Send it on Discord. Go crazy. I would love to see you guys build, especially for Halloween. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're planning some big stuff also this month. All right. I'm out of here for now. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And I'll catch you on the next episode of Building with Sausage. See you guys later. Look how spooky this is. What?